In this video, you will learn about the pros and cons of using known donors versus sperm banks. Choosing between a known donor and a sperm bank is a significant decision for a single mom by choice. Each option has its own set of pros and cons that should be carefully considered. Here are some factors to consider. Pros of using a known donor. Genetic connection. Using a known donor allows the child to have a direct genetic connection with the donor, which some people consider important for various reasons, such as maintaining family ties or understanding your child's genetic makeup, which allows visibility into their potential risks for certain health conditions. Relationship potential. With a known donor, there may be the possibility of developing a relationship between the donor and the child, if desired by both parties. Your child has the opportunity to learn more about their donor and family history. Flexibility and control. Working with a known donor provides more flexibility and control over the selection process regarding aspects like personal characteristics, lifestyle habits, and medical history. Cons of using a known donor. Legal complications. Without proper legal agreements, the donor may assert parental rights or challenge your rights in the future. Consult an attorney who specializes in assisted reproduction in your state to establish a comprehensive legal agreement to outline responsibilities, rights, and expectations of both parties, protecting the child's best interests and avoiding future disputes. Emotional complications. If you use a known donor who is a friend or family member, there is a risk that you, your child, and the donor may have different expectations of the donor-child relationship. Clear alignment and documented agreements are necessary. Need for sperm quarantine time. FDA guidelines recommend quarantining sperm from known donors for at least 6 months. This period involves testing for infectious diseases such as HIV, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and syphilis. Uncertain reliability. The reliability of a known donor can vary. The donor could get cold feet, renege on agreements, or change their level of involvement after months of preparation where you have paid for their legal expenses and medical exams. It is important to invest time up front and discuss the expectations with the known donor to ensure they are fully committed to the process before you start. This will save you time, money, and headaches down the road. Lack of anonymity. Choosing a known donor means that the child will have information about their donor from an early age, which could raise questions or create identity issues for the child later in life. Privacy and confidentiality may also be compromised if the donor decides to share their involvement with others. Pros of using a sperm bank. Anonymity and privacy. Sperm banks typically offer anonymity, ensuring the privacy of both parties. This can provide peace of mind for those who prefer to keep the process confidential and maintain the child's right to know their genetic origin if they choose to explore it later in life. Professional screening. Sperm banks perform thorough screening processes regulated by the FDA, including medical and genetic evaluations, psychological assessments, and infectious disease testing, ensuring the quality and safety of the donor's sperm. Legal protection. Working with a sperm bank typically involves clear legal contracts, which outline the rights and responsibilities of both parties, providing legal protection for the recipient and the child. Cons of going through a sperm bank. Lack of genetic connection. Using sperm from a donor in a sperm bank means that the child will not have a direct genetic connection to the donor. For some individuals, this may be a significant factor in their decision-making process. Limited information. The information provided by sperm banks may be limited to general physical characteristics, medical history, and sometimes brief personality profiles. This lack of personal connection and detailed information may be a drawback for some. One way to overcome this is to choose a so-called open ID donor, a donor who agrees to contact with a donation-born offspring once the child turns 18. Higher costs. Using a sperm bank can be more expensive than working with a known donor due to the cost of sperm samples, storage, and additional services like donor matching and screening. It's essential to carefully consider these pros and cons to make an informed decision that aligns with your values and desired family dynamics. Be sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any latest videos.